Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. WWE2K25 with you here, and we're going to unlock this Cody Rhodes 22 live event. There's not a lot of time left on it. I just found out about it because I haven't looked at much in the way of the online stuff. So anyway, the only thing I'm interested in is Persona cards, and this was an achievable one because I had the required DLC card there, which I forget how you got that originally, but I think it was part of one of the packages. All right, so you're going to go up against John Cena here, and it's one of those not-so-fun battles because Cena's Super Cena, and you make one small mistake and the match will be over pretty quickly. It's a street fight, though, so that gives us a fighting chance because we can basically use everything we can get our hands on. This is my third attempt right here, and I'll just tell you right now, it went about 35 minutes in length. I shortened it down because nobody wants to sit through all that. What I learned through 3 rounds of playing is keep him way back here in the pit where he can't get you to the ring because he's going to try and get you back in the ring. Having weapons like that, I should have grabbed the sledgehammer because that doesn't break over time and you can just keep reusing that. I grabbed the chair because I just love me a steel chair and I like the sound effect. That all said, so now one of the biggest things you have to do with this is you have to get his arm or leg in the red. And man, that's where the problems come in. If you try to grab the arm and leg, he's going to reverse 90% of the time. So what I've figured out is it's probably a little bit better, especially in the beginning, just stomp the crap out of him when he's down and try and go for the leg or the arm. I decided to target the arm. I feel it's a little bit easier because with the leg, when he reverses out of it, he kicks you off and then you're down and you're in a compromised position, as they like to say in the business. Whereas this way, I'm able to get in there and do a little bit of my own damage to him. Going to open up. He's going to open up a can of whoop ass at this moment. But again, keeping him in this area is critical because what's going to happen here, he's going to hit you. He's got the super finisher right off the bat. He'll hit you with the trifecta. And then he's going to try and get you back in the ring. And if you're anywhere in the aisle, he'll get you in there. He'll throw you in from about this distance. And you'll see now he doesn't let the whole meter fill up. He'll start throwing you into the ring. And if you're close enough where he can get you in the ring, it's over. So that's why you want to be way back at the entrance. Now, fortunately, he makes a couple of bad decisions here. And I'm hitting everything I can to get Cody back up, but he's down and out. Now, I know most people would do this with the HUD on. I find it just really distracting, and I don't like it. It takes away from the immersive play. But I would actually recommend it. I tried to put it on about midway through this match just so I could see where the arm damage was, and I guess you have to do that in the settings prior to a match starting and can't do it mid-match. So I had to tough it out by doing it the old school way. I'm not worried about the MFP points that you need to get right now because, as you guys probably know, most of those are easily achievable. You hit a special, then you hit your finisher. Right there, you've got 30 of them. Then a couple of the taunts, and you got another 30. The big problem, I'm telling you, is going to be getting that arm in the red. That is going to be the challenge because he just does not make it easy whatsoever. We're still back out here by the pit. I've got some throwables. Water bottle really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It might stun you for a second. But when you're talking about Super Cena, that's not quite going to do it. Just keep him in the back here. That's all I can tell you. Just keep him in the back. Wear him down. I've already hit my signatures and my finishers and my taunts, so we're 30 points away from where we need to be. The other thing you want to do is reverse 5 reversals get you another 15 points, but you're still going to need that arm or leg. And there we go again, going for the grapple, and he right away kicks off. Now, one thing I did find, and I'm not sure if this is just a coincidence or not, but there are moments where you'll hit him with a decent move, and he's kind of like writhing around in pain. And if you go for the arm while he's in that animation, I felt like I had a higher percentage of success. Now, that might have been pure coincidence. I don't know. I had a lot of luck with this move being done, but it doesn't help me. It doesn't do damage to where I need. And now I'm just stomping on the arm instead. It's still doing damage, not as much, but even when he reverses it, I'm back in control again. So the stomp is probably your best weapon, short of a chair or something better, but it'll put you in the least compromised position. And as you see, you can do it for the leg as well. But the minute you try to grapple leg or arm, he's going to kick you out, and probably about 90% success for him. Reversals are going to be your best friend. No two ways about that. The more time you can spend on offense, the better you're going to be off in this one, because he is absolutely relentless. Here he is again. Now, if I weren't back in the corner here, he'd already had me at least halfway to the ring because he'd have thrown me down there. But because he couldn't even reach the aisle, that gives me extra time. Now, in this case, he did me a favor. He's bringing me the steel. I wanted steel steps. He's bringing me steel, or I wanted the chair rather, and he's bringing me the steel steps. And he just gave them to me right there, as a matter of fact. But at least now we're deep in the corner, and there's a weapon that's not going to disintegrate. The chop block to the back of the knee keeps him down for a moment, but Cody had a sheer exhaustion down as well. Probably going to make a bad move right here. Let's see what happens. Now I got away with this one. Now you just planted him face first with that move on the ground. And drive the stairs there into the shoulder. So now we're starting to get to the point. We've got the reversals in. We're at 75 out of 90. We just need this arm, and there it is finally. But I'm giving you the short version. This was like 30 minutes in. Finally got the arm ready. Now, here comes the fun part. We have to take it back to the ring for the win. But one mistake, and all that work for nothing. I don't want to run because I need to keep every bit of stamina that I got, especially when I don't have the HUD up so I can't see what I've got. But Super Cena, man, he can just run all day long. I can't let him get me outside the ring. I got to get in before he does. And now, if you time it right, let's go! And just like that, 1, 2, and what? Damn, Super Cena. All right. I don't care who you are. A sledgehammer is a sledgehammer. Even if you're Super Cena. Oh, and he made the mistake of going outside the ring. That gives me the high ground. Never bring a water bottle to a sledgehammer fight. Ooh, right in the face. Will that be enough? And that's enough to get it done. 30 minutes at least.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Now, the reason I hadn't gone for this Persona card before is because I thought it was the Elite Cody Rhodes figure, which I've already got that. I'd never seen them make the torn pec on an in-game version of Cody before, so I wasn't even aware that existed. And the reason I'm making this video is because out of all the videos I saw of people doing this challenge, they never showed what you unlock. So here we're going to take a look at the Cody Rhodes that we unlock after completing that annoying as hell challenge. Because I captured the video on the PlayStation 5, it's going to take all of the main music out, but you can hear the fans singing. You can see a little of that bruise coming through the jacket, just barely.
Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, CODY Rhodes.
What I was hoping is that we were going to have the jacket reveal. I thought they might have put it in there where he slowly removes that jacket. The way he did it against Seth Rollins for the Hell in a Cell. But unfortunately, nope, we're not going to get it that way. That would have been a nice touch. The way he slipped out of that jacket and just carefully let it slide off the right shoulder. But man, that looks really, really, well, I'm going to say it looks really good. It looks painful, which means it looks good. All right, we're going to take the action to old Punky boy here. Back and forth battle. Now Punk going after the injured arm and pectoral. Probably not the right arm to go for. He's going to go for the crossroads, and there we have it. Give it a count. 1, 2, and no. Got to have a false finish in there. At least one. Both these guys are down. And now Punk going to work on that pec. No mercy whatsoever. Driving the knee deep in there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. CODY summoning it up from somewhere. I don't know where he's getting it from. He wants Punk back up. He's got him back up. Crossroads once again. Busts him wide open, and now there's another 2, and he got him.
Here is your winner.
Well, that's what you get, ladies and gentlemen, when you unlock them. And it's a pretty cool Persona card. I recommend it. What the hell is this? You dirty bastard. The turn is complete. Can CODY possibly come back after fighting Punk to deal with Jey Uso, the traitor? Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Takes his head off with that one, and now what? Crossroads, and that's all she wrote, folks. Find time every day to say the 2 magic words. You know what they are. Game on.
So wild, twisting hair like a reckless child. Our keep buzzing electric fire, chasing scores higher, higher.